So if you want head, make it easy for us to be able to give it to you. On an average, women will take longer time to finish than a man. If you keep hammering, somehow you will hit that land of milk and honey that will give her the highest pleasure that she wants. But brother, that hammering you are hammering, is you're not even touching the right places. I'll be telling you 8 things that women wish that you guys knew about sex. Because I know you all think you can bang, you can do all of this, you can please and satisfy any woman. But there are some things you guys are obviously doing wrong, okay? Just not like too much. I mean, it's just, you understand, little things, but it's actually very important to us women. So I just want to let you know 18 or 2 about what you guys are doing in bed that women are not finding it really nice. Hey you all, my name is IJ. Welcome to another episode. So let's not waste any time. But in case you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and the bell to get notified when I upload my next video. So here are 8 things women wish men knew about sex as it concerns the women. Now, firstly, we want you to know that we're not very fragile. Yes, we are not very fragile. We will not break into 2 if you try to bend us. We are not an egg. We're not fresh eggs that will just crack once you try to, please us and all that. So try to do everything that you want to do to us. And if we don't really want it, or if it's too intense, we will give you the sign to stop. So if you have to choke, you choke. If you have to pull the hair, you pull the hair. If you want to twist and turn our waist and our legs and our ribs and our wombs upside down, feel free to try what you want to try. When it's getting too much intense, we are definitely going to let you know, okay? So we are not as fragile as you think. Some of us are even stronger than you in bed. You don't know, because we like to play it cool. We like to play like we don't know what we want or what we are doing, but we're not as fragile as we think. So if you know the techniques that you think is amazing and you can deliver properly, then deliver your techniques. And if it gets too intense, we will notify you. Secondly, we want you to know that we can get really sensitive, okay? We can get too sensitive. You know how you could be, using your finger in the VJJ and doing everything, and then it gets to a point where we are not feeling it anymore. I mean, when you started, it was nice and ticklish and we were enjoying it, but then boom, it becomes too sensitive because you are just on that particular spot. It's just like when you are playing with the honey pot and the main spot where I always talk about. I don't want to mention it because YouTube has been trying to tell me that I use too much, you get those kind of words. So like when you are playing on that spot that is really nice, sometimes when you stay on that particular spot too much, it now gets too sensitive and then we don't enjoy it anymore. So we want you to know that when we now begin to act funny, is because you understand we don't like it anymore. It's now too sensitive. And you also know when you have made us to reach at the end of the day, either by using your mouth, your finger, or using your D. Okay, when you've made us to reach the end of our journey and you don't remove your hand from that spot on I'll put it on the screen. So when you don't remove your hand from that, you make it too sensitive for us, or our body becomes too sensitive and we're not enjoying it again. Okay, so we want you to know that we can get too sensitive sometimes. In case you don't know, in case you think, oh, but I touched it yesterday and you liked it, well, today you're touching it. I don't like it. So you need to understand this, that we can be really, really sensitive. Our body and our brains, yes, can be too sensitive sometimes. Thirdly, we want you to know that if you want head, make it easy for us, okay? I have a complete video on how to make a girl give you brains. I will put the link somewhere here. Click it and then you understand what I'm trying to say. If you want us to give you brains, make it easy for us. How do you make it easy for us? Make it clean, prep it, okay? We don't want to go down there and it's smelling and all of that. No, personal hygiene is very, very important. Make it easy for us so that when we go down there, we will enjoy what we are doing. And in the process of giving you brains, we want you to let us know that you are enjoying it, okay? You don't just stay static like you are a robot. No. When we are giving you brains, you need to make us know that you are enjoying it. Make it easy for us to want to do it. Because if you don't give any kind of reaction, next time we will not want to do it because we will be thinking that, okay, last time I didn't do it well because he obviously did not enjoy it. Okay, how do we know you enjoyed it? You have to tell us thank you when we finish. Okay, you have to tell us, baby, oh my god, what you did was, wow, it was really amazing. Next time we want to prove. Women like to prove that they know. So next time we want to prove and tell you, we know our last time was even small, today I'll give you the best. But that's when you compliment us, you make us know that you enjoy what we did. And also when you let out some, sounds when we do it. So if you want head, make it easy for us to be able to give it to you, because at the end of the day, it's not everybody that likes to give it. Okay. And I have a video on why women don't like to give you that. So click on this link here and go check out why your woman is saying, no, I'm not going to give you brains. Okay. The fourth thing we want you to know is that porn and real life is not the same. Yes, my girls were screaming this once in my ear when I was having this round table discussion. They were screaming it in my ear. Porn is not it's not the same thing as real life. Honestly, it is not the same thing. So whatever you are watching in porn, it is fake. We want you to know that. Don't come and want to try everything with us. Okay? All those fisting and putting the same stick through the back door and then wanted to put it through the regular door. You want to give us bacterial infections? No, it's not the same. Porn is not the same as real life. A lot of porn stars have said it a million and one times that they don't even enjoy what they do. They just do it to get paid. You see, all those screaming that they are screaming is not like that. Oh, us girls will not really scream like that, but trust us, when you're doing something nice, you will know. You will know. We will not all scream like Japanese people. No way. So just know that porn is not the same as real life. Some of those style you see on TV, it's not even humanly possible to do and enjoy. Even you will get uncomfortable doing it. Okay, so don't take everything you see on TV. No, don't believe everything you see on TV. It is acting. They are acting something for you to enjoy. So we want you to know that that style you think is the best on TV is not going to work on us. Okay, so porn is not real life. Now the next point, just like the previous point, telling you that porn is not real life, we don't really want to be hammered too much. Yes. Contrary to what you guys think, that we want you to go 2 hours and 3 hours, maybe on occasions, okay? Perhaps she's really wasted and just one particular mood, which I know it's not an everyday mood. We don't really want to be hammered and hammered and hammered, just going inside out, inside out. No, no, no. Sometimes we enjoy it slow and steady. Okay, we want you to grind and slide and take it slow. And the issue about this hammer you guys want to hammer is it also makes you people to arrive quickly. Okay, because when you're hammering too much with that energy, you will finish quick. Okay, in as much as we don't want 2 hours, we also don't want 2 minutes. So you need to understand that those hammer thing can come when you are close to finishing. But normally, when we want to start this stuff, we want you to take it easy with us. So take it slow and steady. Learn how to glide and grind. We don't really, that hammering can come much later when we are almost tired and we want you to finish. Then you can hammer and just finish and go and rest. But when it's time for love making and all of that, we don't really enjoy being hammered so much. So we want you to know this about us. Okay. We also want you guys to know that we don't come so fast. Okay, you are supposed to know this already. If you're a man who is already, understand. I mean, your technique might be good. You might be a pro with your mouth and fingers and all of that. You might be a pro. I can give it to you that you might be a pro. You might know exactly where to hit, and then we will just finish immediately. But we also want you to know somewhere at the back of your mind that it's not that easy. We don't finish quick. Okay, so if you want us to finish, you have to have patience. You have to really have patience. You need to relax. You need to relax and take your time. Okay, especially when you're going down. So you need to relax and take your time. Don't just rush us and say, hey, oh yeah, finish fast. No, we don't finish really fast. So we want you to know somewhere at the back of your mind that some days it's going to be a hustle. You need to take your time and know the right places to touch to help us finish. Because on an average, women will take longer time to finish than a man. So on an average, just having in your head that okay, she's going to take longer time than me to finish. Okay, so we don't finish as fast as you expect us to finish. So just have it at the back of your mind. Okay. Now, this point might be quite embarrassing, but the girls specifically requested that we tell you this. Okay. It is okay to ask us where the is. Okay. It is very, very okay. Just ask us. We know you know the honey pot and everything, but some of you does not know where that particular round spot is. because sometimes there's some flesh covering it, and then you don't know exactly where to touch, how to touch it, how to make it pop. It is okay to ask us. Don't be shy, especially if we are already in this relationship. Just let me know, is this the place I'm supposed to touch? Is this where I'm supposed to play with? Am I putting my tongue on the right spot? It is okay to ask us, because if you don't ask us and you're doing it wrong, what's the point? What's the gain at the end of the day? There's no gain. Okay, there is no gain at the end of the day. So feel free to ask us. We even like it when you ask us, because we'll feel like, okay, apart from first thinking, oh, so he doesn't know this, he's a novice. But when you now do a good job, oh my god, we forget that you didn't even know where it was. So the important thing is to know where it is. So if you ask us, we even feel happy that, oh, you want to please us. That's why you're even asking. You get my point. So feel free. Women want you to know that it is okay to tell us, I don't know where that particular spot is, so I hope I'm hitting on the right place. And we will honestly help you, because at the end of the day, we want to be satisfied. So it is okay, absolutely okay, for you not to know where the C is. And if you want us to help you, we will help you, because we want to be pleasured at the end of the day. Now, this last point is very, very important. Okay, it is very, very super important. Women want you to know that during sex, the fact that you are done doesn't mean that we are done. Okay, the fact that you have arrived, and even if you hammered for 20 hours, okay, that's not possible. Even if you hammered for 2 hours, okay, and then you're done, we want you to know that it's not because you're done, we are done. Okay, some of us just stay there to help you finish. So it is a gentleman thing to try to find out if we finished or not. Don't just stand up and say, oh my god, that was amazing, baby, let's take a shower. Do you even know if I reached my destination? Do you even know? You see, you don't know. So that's what I'm telling you. You need to learn these things. You need to find out if your woman reach, especially if you didn't do anything in particular to help her reach. You just thought that if you keep hammering, somehow you will hit that land of milk and honey that will give her the highest pleasure that she wants. But brother, that hammering you are hammering is, you're not even touching the right places. So we want you to know that the fact that you reach, it doesn't mean that we also reach. So you need to be very sensitive about this. Be a gentleman. Find out if she had the pleasure, the same pleasure that you had, and if she didn't, do the needful by either using fingers, tongue, or still using your D to get her to the point. Now, check my description box. I have amazing videos on how to help a woman reach all of these destinations that we are talking about. And yesterday, we're using code words and not using all the words that I would have just used, because I want it to be very, very clear. That's because YouTube has a lot of restrictions, and we will not want this channel to get taken down. So that's the end of the video for today. I hope you found it entertaining as well as educative. I'll be sure to drop more videos like this. Feel free to tell me your opinion in the comment section, because I see that a lot of you have really strong opinions, and I really, really, I appreciate that you guys are, trying to agree to disagree. That's fine. So be sure to drop your comments, your support. Oh my God, I need to say thank you to someone. I am so sorry I didn't write down the names for shout out today, but someone sent me a few dollars from the super thanks. So on the video, if you just slide this way, there's a button for super thanks. Someone sent me some dollars. I'm so grateful. I'm so sorry. I will definitely put your name on the screen, since I don't know it now. So once I'm editing, I'll put your name on the screen just to tell you thank you. I saw the super thanks, and I really, really do appreciate it. So until next time, guys, if you're not subscribed to my page, be sure to subscribe. I have amazing content here. Trust me. If you sit down and begin to binge watch, you will enjoy a lot of content here. You might not agree to a lot of them, but that's fine, because we are humans and we have our differences. So until next time, stay buzzing, stay being champs, and bye for now.